Davis, Josh Tibbin, and Ray Acosta. We are ready for Game 3, Eastern Conference semifinals. Philadelphia controls the tip. Oubre on the attack, and he scores.
Karl-Anthony Towns not happy with himself, tipping the ball right to Kelly Oubre.
Philadelphia shot 45% in Game 2. The Knicks shot 51%. McBride fade away, short, and Embiid grabs the rebound.
Philly wants to run.
Embiid one-on-one. They send a second body. Repost. Spray it outside. George got it. A three.
I think if you're going to double Embiid, you have to do it the way they did the first one, which is to come on the dribble. You cannot let him stand there and make passes. Dirk Nowitzki made that point about Karl-Anthony Towns. It's the same with Joel Embiid.
And Hart turns it over. Edgecombe is fouled going to the rim. He got hit on the arm.
Fourth best three-point percentage in the playoffs.
Edgecombe at the free throw line. Paul George now 53 straight playoff games with at least one made three. Behind just Curry and Thompson.
Well, if Paul George can make a three in 80 more games, he can overtake Steph Curry.
You're a glasses half full kind of guy.
Absolutely right. Only 80 more playoff games.
7-0 lead for the 76ers. Hart drives it. That banker doesn't go. Embiid a factor defensively. Maxey flick it over. George hot hand. No.
Well, both these teams want to run. New York wants to keep the tempo up as much as they can. Embiid now on Josh Hart. Paul George, who did a pretty good job on Towns, will start that way tonight.
Step back Jay. Brunson too strong. Towns lost it out of bounds. Game 2. They were down 99-96. Backdoor. George adjusts and flushes it down.
That's way too easy. The Knicks have to do a better job on that flex cut.
Hart protects and scores the fend-off on Oubre.
Sure was a fend-off. He really extended the arm on that one.
The Knicks are riding a 5-game playoff winning streak, and a number of those have been blowouts. Hart tried to knock it away once again. Got his hand in there. Embiid picks up his dribble. Kick it out. Maxey extra. Edgecombe deep corner. And down goes Embiid. Down goes Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns initiating the offense. He's met outside. Embiid overplaying him, and a foul is called. And Embiid very upset.
That was in the playoffs overall of any team, and he's great defensively. They're going to miss him heavily at both ends of the floor.
Karl-Anthony Towns gets to the rack to cut into this Philly lead. George bounce it. Embiid partially blocked on the inside, and Hart comes away with it. Here's Brunson on the move. Stop and go. Brunson all the way. Tipped home by Hart. Early offense, Embiid. Double team, Embiid is fouled. George gets the step on Hart. Nice defensive effort there by McBride. And now it's one-on-one. Shot clock down to 6. George rises up. Connects from the side.
Wow, I'll tell you, in this series so far, we've seen the Paul George from years ago.
He's just looked fresher.
He sure has. That jump shot has been pure. We always know he can get a shot. Great size and can play off the dribble.
Brunson drives it. 3 defenders there. Towns with the redirect.
Well, I like it with Towns. I said it earlier. They're going to play you with a small, get your head under the rim.
Look out! You got the TJ Maxx with VJ and Maxey. And a step in by Maxey. VJ Edgecombe on the rock attack. 1.4 points per game. Injured his hamstring in the 4th quarter of Game 2. So Deuce McBride getting the start.
And Ananobi's done that on 62% shooting and 54% from three.
Brunson couldn't finish. Pedal to the metal. Edgecombe gets cut off there by Hart. He grabbed his finger. And he's been dealing with some pain there. Embiid one-on-one with Cat. Embiid got it. 17-8 Sixers. Embiid returning after missing game 2 with hip and ankle trouble. Offensive foul.
Some space makes the jumper. Josh Hart was established on that screen, but then got the elbow out.
Inside, Oubre. And Brunson goes down. The jumper in, out, and in again. Paul George is feeling it. It's a 9-0 run for Philadelphia. Towns fake on a 3. Outside for McBride. Shot clock is winding down. McBride looking for a runway. Pulls up. In and out. Towns closes in quickly for the follow.
Well, Towns really working to try to get to the boards. 2 offensive rebounds. He's made all 3 of his shots.
20-10 Sixers.
They're getting vehement complaints on literally every call and non-call.
Mikal Bridges, his numbers have really picked up. Last 3 games, just under 20 points per game. Screen set by Towns, and it's going to go the other way. Oubre scratch with an illness now in there for New York. Embiid goes between the legs on that feed for Maxey. Oubre, the corner 3 doesn't go. Hart running. It's a heartbreak for New York. 6 points for Josh Hart.
Hart great in the open floor, one of the best coast-to-coast guys in the league.
George against Hart, step back. Oh, by George, he is smoking hot.
That is a tough shot. He dribbled back to the three-point line and knocked that in.
12 points for George. He is 5 of 7 from the field.
Well, game 2, he had 11 points in the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds, but only ended up with 19. Let's see if he can sustain a little bit better tonight.
Jalen Brunson sticks it from long range. Maxey in motion to the rim. 25-15 Philadelphia. Bridges squares and connects from long range. Wow. Mikal Bridges, Philadelphia area native, Malvern, Pennsylvania, has cut into the Philly lead. Now up by 7, but the Sixers are shooting.
Actually said George has been on a mission, and you can see it. He's healthier, moving better, and playing some of the most consistent basketball of the season, guys.
All right, Cassidy, 7-point advantage here for Philadelphia. Under 4 minutes to go in the first. Drummond in, Grimes in. George against McBride. George goes to work. Spins and nails it from the outside. He is in his bag.
Well, and there is one of the problems with not having Anunoby. McBride just did a great job there. Great closeout, outstanding defense. He's just not big enough. They don't have enough size to guard Paul George.
Brunson works his way into the paint and then loses the ball. Scooped up by Drummond. Philadelphia's largest lead has been 12. Drummond. Couldn't finish it on the inside.